Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing. Today we're going to look at Mobius Models Colonial Viper Mkvii, the Mark 7. This is a really cool kit. I have a smaller version that I built. I'm really looking forward to doing this bigger version where we can weather it up all nice and have some lights. I have third-party stuff, some photoetch and stuff for it to help out with the cockpit so we can light that all up and get the engines all nice. So let's take a look. Well, hello and welcome to another unboxing. Today we have the Colonial Viper Mark 7. This is a great kit. I've been looking forward to getting this kit and found one at a decent price and been looking forward to building it to get to do all the nice weathering on it. But it's pretty much the normal box that normally comes with them. Really nice. Mobius always does a nice job. A little history there, some pictures of a model kit. This looks really nice. And pretty much the same thing on the sides as on the top. But yeah, really nice kit. Can't wait to light it up. I got some photo etch here from Paragrafix, which we can get the cockpit all looking all nice and the engines, so excited. Let's break into this thing and check it out. Now I wonder if it's like the Mark II, where it's pretty much a blown up version of the 172nd. I always like these manuals. This one was definitely used. You can see someone taped the manual, but all the parts are still in the bags, so that's always a good sign. Weird way of opening up. Yeah, it looks like it might be the same. I mean, they always add a couple more parts because you got bigger things you can make more detail to make more parts. But yeah, pretty much the same. Looks like those cannons you actually put together, where they were one piece on a smaller version. You can do landed or in flight. And they're in two halves, just like the smaller ones. Not a lot to really build. You get a lot more detail in the engines, that's for sure. You got some piping you can put on. That's nice. But all in all, it pretty much is a bigger version of the small kit. Really nice. There's your decal sheets. You get a couple different characters you can, actually flag this ship as, whether it's Starbuck or Hot Dog or Apollo. So that's cool. And the decals on this one were fairly simple. It's just mainly markers, and that's about really it. And then here shows you other kits that are out there. I do have the Cylon one too, which I'll do an unboxing here fairly soon. I do want to get the newer version of the Battlestar Galactica. And then here's your paint guide. So, very nice. So let's actually break in and look at some of the parts here. Here we got the main fuselage. Yeah, she's a nice size kit. I like that. They did a little protective cardboard on one side. That's kind of funny. But yeah, that's going to be really nice to be able to do all these panel lines and shading. It's going to be great. But yeah, pretty much that looks what I remember to the smaller kit. Yeah, fit right together just like that. But nice detail. That's Mobius as always. Yeah, very nice. We'll have to scrape off. They had a, that's never good where they put a little stamp down there. We have to sand that off. Some clear parts, which really is going to end up being just the canopy and our base. Looks like there was a part there, but that's probably this part of the base. I usually end up doing these bases, just leaving them clear. You could paint them. I don't know. I might, maybe on these bigger ones I might paint, because you can see the detail. You know, you can do the globe and make this all look kind of cool. So I might actually paint this one, and maybe at least this part, and then leave that part clear. But I am going to light this, so I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with this base and just see if I can sneak a wire up in this little crevice here and sneak it up that way. Plenty of room. I might do that. So we might even paint that as well. So very cool. Oh, one bag is open. That's right. Here we have some landing gear. These looks like the piping that goes around the engines. Probably cockpit back. That's the part that goes in there. You got a seat, and then here's two halves of a landing gear there. Here's one. That's right. The gentleman I remember saying he did start putting one together. So there's a landing gear together. Here's another part, which we got to make sure we know what it goes to. But all the parts are here. I remember going through it when I first got it. Or is this that piece that goes there? No, it's one of them. One of them's one of them. Or that's the one that goes up by the wing on the top. Here we got some more pieces. Looks like we got the doors for our landing gear. There's the front ones, there's the rear ones. You can use the same ones for open or closed. There's that other part there. Where'd that happen to go? There it is. So there's that other part there. It looks like there's three of them all together. Not sure what those are. Right to the guns. I'm thinking that's what these are. The three guns. That's what they are. Yeah, so we definitely don't want to lose those. Those are the guns. And then on this part is the pilot, which actually looks pretty good. Yeah. So that's that tree. And this tree is mainly going to be our upper part of the ship. The wings and the engines. Those are the parts and the intakes. There's your wing, which is in two halves, just like the smaller kit. And that's the smaller engine. And we got our two larger ones. And this is the intake part where that goes. We're dealing with the same situation. And then, not sure what that is. And then we got our cockpit, which we are not going to use. I don't know if we add on, I have to check it out. Well, we're going to be checking it out in a sec. I don't know if we add on to this or we just totally scrap it, which I imagine it totally just gets scrapped. Because it looks like a full, you know, in Paragrafix it looks like a full fold together, and you use that to install. So that's the parts, not a whole lot really. A lot of it goes together really quick. And of course you can never get things back together the way they came out. But let's take a look at the Paragrafix photo etch here. I'll pull out the photo etch sheet first. Yeah, that's going to be nice. All the detail for the buttons and all the screens that we can light up. Then to have these engines look correct, which is going to be great. All your side panels, and then this is your full, yeah, and there's that back piece we were looking at. So yeah, we can totally 100% scrap that piece. Nice. And I believe this comes, yeah, with decals and really backlit screens, where it's printed on a clear piece of plastic, so it backlights really good. Yep. So you got the 3 for your engine thrusters to kind of give it that bluish color. Then you got all your display screens for in here, which is great. So they'll light up really nice. See if we can find something that might match. Oh yeah, see, that would go there. And then when you hit the light in there, oh yeah, that's going to look great. Yeah, I really like the backlight screens. They work great on the EVA pod. But we can take a look at the manual and just see a little more exactly what they're... But yeah, here's your building the actual cockpit tub. And there's for your thrusters. So you can either go with the closed ones, or you can go with an open one if you're going to light them. Well, here's something weird with Paragrafix. Their pages are like, read this way, and then you open it up and you have to turn it around. That's weird. Like, things are getting printed on this different than that. There you're continually adding the tubs. Here's your sidewalls you start building. And oh, that's nice. And then you actually put the plates down in those, which is great. And here it talks about painting and your where all those backlit films go. Now that's great. You even have ones on the side that are going to glow. That's awesome. Yeah, there's your engine inserts. And then the back page is the final folding up. Or no, that's the front. Oh, here we go. And you reuse your seat for the cockpit. And then it shows you where you have to remove material to get her in there. Which pretty much looks like it's... So you might have to remove these. So that's cool. That's going to be nice. But fairly simple. But this is going to be fun to paint. There's a lot of detail. It's going to look great. And the ability to have side panels that light up and everything, this is going to be nice. So, but that's pretty much all there is to it. It's a, all in all, fairly simple kit. Not a lot of decals. The decals are, pretty simple and straightforward, which is nice. A lot of it's going to be the fun of weathering it and doing the painting and weathering it and getting this to look all nice. So, hope you come back to watch the series. It should be fun. Until then, thanks for watching.